1-2 from Lou. The pitch is given a ride. Left center field and deep. That ball carries to the wall, and it is gone! Ben Siri with a grand slam, and the Cougars lead it in the 6th by a score of 12-10. Ben Siri has come through so many times for the Cougars, and he does it again in the NSIC tournament. Gadzik trying to send the Mavericks to tomorrow. His 1-2 pitch is grounded to second base. Fleischacker on the backhand goes to first, and the Mavericks will play for the NSIC Tournament Championship tomorrow against Augustana. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caden Young, and Key's offering. Wave and a miss. He blew 91 by him with some 2-seam action as well. Right now, Sioux Falls can't quite do that. The 0-2, wave and a miss on an elevated fastball at 90. And Matt Crowley retires the Cougars in order once again through 4 hitless innings. Part of that, one of 2 doubles for Mitch Iliff today. This is heading the air to center, and it carries Jacobson all the way back to the track, to the deepest part of the yard. He leaps up and won't make the catch. That ball rolls around in center field. Around second and heading to third is Christensen. The relay to the plate will not get there. It's an inside the park home run for Noah Christensen. He hit it to the deepest part of the yard. It deserves to be a home run, and it is. It is 13-10 Sioux Falls. Base hit could now give the Cougars the lead. He lines it right back to Crowley, who sticks the glove up and makes a great catch. Now that'll get your heart racing a little bit, but Crowley stays with it and makes a great catch. Well, we are through 7 in the opening round of the NSIC tournament. Daniel Versteeg with you once again here on the NSIC Network. Again, so glad you've been able to spend a gorgeous Wednesday evening in Sioux Falls, South Dakota with us, wherever you may be watching this contest at nsicnetwork.com. Minnesota Crookston scored a run in last inning thanks to a couple of hits, a fielder's choice, a walk. They get on the board with a wild pitch eventually, and now Americo Sculati will lead things off in the top of the 8th inning. It's Harry Bloom coming out once again out of the dugout. And a ground ball left side. Scooped up at third by Troy Berg, and the throw across the diamond is on the money for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Sculati retired. He's been a dangerous batter with that double in the 2nd and a walk in the 6th. And the smooth operator, Aaron Wentzloff, up to bat next. 2 for 3, and he's been very smooth today. Base hit in the 2nd, base hit in the 6th. And now he faces Harry Bloom. First pitch. That's on the outside corner. Nice spot. No balls and a strike. Bloom kicks, he deals, and missed up and away. We mentioned in the last inning that Harry Bloom was a transfer from Luther College out of Decorah. Got a really awesome opportunity while he was with the Norse in the fall of 2022, I beg your pardon. As, of course, the last couple of years ago in Dyersville, Iowa, the Field of Dreams movie site was able to host a couple of Major League Baseball games that counted. They were actual regular season games. And the 1-2 is fouled back once again. Well, they gave an opportunity to a couple of small colleges in Iowa to play on the actual movie site field. They didn't play on that alternate field that Major League Baseball used. They played on the actual movie site field, just short of that farmhouse. And Harry Bloom and Luther College got the chance to play Briar Cliff University, a team from the other side of the state in Sioux City. And Harry Bloom started that game for the Norse. Got to pitch on the Field of Dreams movie site in an actual college baseball game. I can't think of a more awesome opportunity than that. The game did not count, unfortunately. It was played in September, so it was more of just a scrimmage or exhibition style of game. Bloom got to pitch that first inning. Decorah ended up losing the game, but I don't think anybody really cared what the outcome of that game was when you could play on the movie side of the Field of Dreams, one of the, in my opinion, one of the better baseball movies ever made. Of course, being from Iowa, maybe there's a little bias to that as well. Full count here to Aaron Wentzloff. That missed outside. Harry Bloom walks the one-out base runner on 8 pitches. And man, this bottom half of the order for Minnesota Crookston has delivered time and time again here tonight. Now it'll be a new batter here for Minnesota Crookston. Brock Larson, redshirt junior, is going to hit for Kobe Sen. So Kobe Sen done for the day there in the batting order. Brock Larson will take over for him. And they're going to get a lefty up here against Harry Bloom. This is a good opportunity to try and take advantage of the opposite arms. Runner on and one out. Brock Larson on the year, a .265 hitter. He's driven in 21 runs. He's recorded 9 extra base hits, 5 of them doubles, 4 of them round trippers. Comes in a big spot, and the pitch misses outside. Chance to come through with a one-out base runner. And now, Clay Collison's out of the dugout again for Augustana. He's got a chat with Harry Bloom. Now, and even in inning number 7, obviously the wild pitch ended up scoring the run for Minnesota Crookston, but even once he took off, he got that base hit to lead off the 7th, fielder's choice, walk, all that kind of stuff. Didn't go his way in the 7th inning. He ended up obviously getting out of the inning, but still really was not the cleanest inning of relief work. And now with one out and a runner on, and he's facing a lefty hitter, this is where you gotta try and get the bats back up. Minnesota Crookston's got a righty and a lefty warming up with the bottom of the 8th inning upcoming, and a pickoff play to first. It's Caden Edwards, the lefty, and Nate Grafsgaard, the righty. Have to imagine they're going to try and leave the 9th for Grafsgaard. 1-0 pitch. It's down and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Brock Larson, the pinch hitter here for the Golden Eagles. Pitch. It's upstairs. 3-0 count here to the pinch hitting Golden Eagle for Minnesota Crookston. Trying to limit the traffic on the base paths here in the 8th. The 3-0. Missed inside. It's a 4-pitch walk, and Brock Larson, pinch hitter, gets aboard with 1 out in the 8th. And now it's the right fielder, Connor Bushbaum, to bat. We are going to get a runner here for Minnesota Crookston. Caden Kappas, sophomore, will take over on the base paths for Brock Larson. Well, how about that pinch hit appearance for Brock Larson? Comes up to bat, doesn't bring the bat off his shoulders, gets aboard, and doesn't have to run the bases. That's a pretty good gig. Caden Kappas, the runner at first. Runner at second, and Aaron Wentzloff at the first pitch. Missed inside to Bushbaum. It is 1-0. Bushbaum 1 for 3 on the day. Had that base hit in the 5th and was left stranded at third base. Flew out and ground out as well. And now we'll get another pitching change here for Augustana. They are going to go to the bullpen. They don't like what they've seen from Harry Bloom. So the Vikings make a change. It'll be Aiden Torpy, the senior, coming out of the pen for Augustana. Let him warm up, and we'll come back with more NSIC baseball in just a moment on the NSIC Network. Well, the relief outing for Harry Bloom comes to an end after a full inning of work, allowed a hit, 3 walks, no strikeouts so far, no runs to his line, but responsible for 2 on with 1 out. And the senior righty from Sydney, Australia, Aiden Torpy, into the contest now. This is his 16th relief appearance of the year. A 4-0 record out of the pen with 1 save and a 3.2 ERA for Torpy as he inherits a 1-0 count to Connor Bushbaum. 2 aboard and 1 out. And the sidearm slinger dials in a strike, and it's 1-1. Big spot for Minnesota Crookston as the Golden Eagles could add some insurance to their lead. Just a 1-run advantage. And the 1-1 from Torpy. It's down and away. Caden Kappas is at first. Aaron Wentzloff is at second for Minnesota Crookston. Here in the top of the 8th. It's the 2-1. It's hit foul. And it does get out of play. Count is 2-2. Right now, it's not very clear who which of these two will face off with the 2 options of Minnesota Duluth and Wayne State. They are tied in the top of the 9th inning. That's over at Augustana's Field, Ronkin Field. 2-2 to Connor Bushbaum. 2 on the pitch. It missed inside. And the count is full. 2 walks for Harry Bloom, put 2 aboard for Minnesota Crookston here in the 8th already. And now, out of the pen, Aiden Torpy having trouble finding the zone as well. The 3-2. In there for strike 3. Bushbaum was ready to head to first, but he's punched out by the home plate umpire, Jeff Hammond. It is the 2nd out of the inning. And a big one at that, as Danny Wentzloff checks in to hit for Minnesota Crookston. 1 for 3, scored the run in the 7th, as of right now the winning run. And he takes down and away. Two on with 2 out in the 8th. As Augustana tries to avoid the loser's side of the bracket and avoid elimination games. Down and in. Two balls and no strikes for Wentzloff. Torpy dancing through a little bit of traffic on the bases. Lets that pitch clock get down to 5, and that one's down the pipe for a strike. 2-1 to Wentzloff. The set, the pitch. It's on the outside corner. It's strike 2, and it's 2-2 to Wentzloff. Now, Torpy trying to really pick up Augustana here. And a chance to do so. 2's on the board, 2 outs, 2 on. The 2-2. It's off the plate away. Full count. Now the runners can go. Steve Gus, the head coach of Minnesota Crookston, was mimicking the pitch motion to kind of give the guys an idea of what to look for, when to go. Full count. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3. Back-to-back. Backwards Ks for Aiden Torpy as he gets the Vikings out of a crucial 8th inning unscathed. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left for Minnesota Crookston in the top of the 8th. Big spot coming up in the bottom half. It's 4, 5, and 6 for the Vikings. And they will face the lefty out of the bullpen. Redshirt senior Caden Edwards takes over. Coming up next here on the NSIC Network.